Hello YouTube, it's me, Tom Teddy here. I'd like to do this video about me and tell you a little bit about myself that you don't know. And that's this. I wasn't always this nice, understanding, caring individual you see every day here on YouTube, making videos, giving great comments. And that's because I used to have a phobia of gays, homosexuals, cross-dressers, transgenders, and basically anything that wasn't normal. And I was also very racist. Well, I had an awakening one time, many years back. A good friend of mine, whose now name is Jennifer, at the time was Bill. And I played baseball, hockey, football, soccer, rugby, sports. Well, I moved away from my hometown, which I won't mention, after traveling U.S., Canada, and a bit of overseas with a carnival. I used to work with Conklin shows. I came back to my hometown and decided that, I was going to go out to a bar and see what friends of mine were around. Well, I went to this bar and I was sitting there having a beer, and the waiter comes over and says to me, "Rob, that woman over there bought you a drink." So I looked over and I said, "Thank you very much." She said, "You're welcome." She come over to me and said, "How you doing, Rob?" I said, "I'm doing okay." I said, "Do I know you?" She said, "Yes, you do." I said, "Well, sweetheart, I'll be perfectly honest with you. With your gorgeous looks and your sexy body," I said, "I would not forget you." She said, "Well, we went to school together." I said, "It's impossible. I knew every woman from grade 9 to grade 12, and I never ever met you." She kind of laughed at me and said, "Yeah, you did." So I said, "Okay, how do I know you?" So she said, "You used to play a bunch of sports," and she said, "I was involved." I said, "No, that's impossible." She said, "Rob, come with me into the washroom, hon." She says, "I have something I want to show you." I said, "Okay." So I was a little leery of going to the washroom with her because I didn't know really who she was, because she didn't look like anybody I knew. While we go into the washroom, and she pulls up her skirt, and on the cheek of her butt, she shows me a tattoo that says, "I'm hot and sexy. Are you?" That tattoo only belonged to one person, and that was my friend Bill. So we went back out and chatted a little bit, and she said to me, she said, "Rob, I've always felt that I was a woman. I did all those man things and dated women and partied and stuff because I thought that's what I had to do." I said, "Well, you know what? This really scares me." She said, "Well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to frighten you." I said, "Well, you were my best friend in high school. I guess I'm going to have to learn to adapt to it." Well, I started hanging around more and more with Jennifer and getting to know her more and more as the woman she was. Still my best friend. Still my partner in high school and playing football and sports like that. Over the years, we developed a very great friendship, even better than we did when she was a man. We went out for dinner a few times over the course of the years, and one day while we were out, somebody commented on how she looked. And it happened to be another friend of mine who looked at me and said, "Rob, you're a straight guy. What are you doing with a faggot?" Well, me being the hot-tempered person I was that had over the years now has learned to control his temper, I lost it. And I said to this friend, other friend of mine, I said, look, at one time, he was a guy. Yes, grant you, done a lot of manly things. But I found out that he would rather have been a female, so he went and had things done and became a female. If you can't accept her for who she is, or remember her for the person she was before, then you know what? You're no longer my friend. And because of that, I lost a lot of great friends. But that didn't matter to me, because I gained a lot of other friends that were accepting and very understanding. And then finishing off here, I'd like to say that, over the years, I've come to accept a lot of things in life that, aren't normal, say, in everyday life, but I've learned to adjust. So if any of my YouTube subscribers want to unsubscribe to me, it's perfectly fine, but I just had to let YouTube know the real me. Not just the person behind the words that are so kind, and you people that I send all these kind words to and give me support, you know who they are. And Eddie, buddy, you are a good friend of mine here on YouTube. And I'm glad you share your videos with me, and you've invited me to be a part of your exclusive friends, and I appreciate that. So Eddie, and all my YouTube friends and subscribers, you've actually got a fact about aka Toronto Teddy. I hope that you still subscribe to me and that this will not put any damper whatsoever on our friendship. This is Toronto Teddy signing off. Say, keep it real, be safe, peace, love to all my friends. Bye for now.